Hello, students. We are continuing with the chapter water. So, today we will learn the excessive the effect of excessive rain and the effect of less rain. So, for, I mean, first we will discuss about the what effect or the what will happen if it rains very evilly. Now, before going into the these advantages of the heavy rain, first we will discuss about some of the advantages of the rain, that is in our daily life, why rain is important. First one, rain bring relief by cooling the environment after hot summer days. You can remember the hot sultry summer days where we desperately ask rain, and we think that rain is the only blessing which can come and save us. So that is a major advantage of the rain. The sowing of many crops depends on arrival of the rains during monsoon. So basically this is very true for our country India, because it is a very much agro dependent country. Agriculture is the main occupation. So definitely if there is no sufficient rain, then definitely many of the crops and the agricultural process are going to be hampered. So rain is very essential in sowing of the many crops, and also many variety of the crops are sown depending upon the rain. Rain also provide the river and dams for hydroelectric power plants, where you can see the picture. Now, hydroelectric power means the power generated by the water. And why are we nowadays very much interested about these sources? Because whatever the sources or the conventional sources we use to take out the electricity, that is the coal and the petroleum, and these are definitely called as the non renewable sources, because once they are exhausted they cannot be again reused. But all these alternative sources like the solar power, the wind, the water, these are uh, very much used as a uh, energy source, and the advantage of using them is they cannot be used, they cannot be exhausted. If you keep on using them, so long earth exists, they will be in the nature. So the exploitation of the power through hydroelectricity is a major source of electricity, and rains provide water in it. Rains also fill the lakes and the ponds, which act as some source of water. Lakes, ponds, definitely they are a source of water. Many habitat of many aquatic animals. So this is very important. And also the one of the major important tasks of the rain is that it recharges the groundwater. That means the water which exists below the earth's surface is known as the groundwater. These water help to get the water from the tube well or from other sources, and this groundwater getting recharged by the rainwater. So definitely the rain is so very much important in recharging the groundwater. So these are the advantages of the rain. But if the rains or there is a heavy rain and for a long time we get excess rainfall, resulting in the too much of water all around, and the excessive rainfall due to heavy rains leads to many problems. In the picture here you can see a road totally waterlogged. A vehicle or a car is is blocked in between the water, so there the entire life, you can see here in the picture, the life has become almost standstill. So here we will discuss some of the problems caused by the heavy rains. First one is the excessive waterlogging of the roads and the street. It disrupts the traffic. Then heavy rain, they are causing the flood. The water animal often gets trapped on the land areas and flood water. So ultimately, when the flood water recedes, it can be seen that in many cases they are dead. And also, heavy rains kill the animals living in soil because such animals do not get air to breathe when all the soil gets covered with the flood water. So as they are not aquatic animals, they don't have the mechanism of getting the water, or sorry, getting the oxygen from the water. So when the total land area is trapped with the water, these animals don't get the enough oxygen for breathing, and ultimately they die. So this is the difficult situation arises when there is a excessive or the heavy rains. So this is one problem. Another problem arises when there is no rain. That is the exactly the reverse situation. When there is heavy rain, it is the situation when the entire area suffers due to no rain, and this leads to definitely a lot of problems in our daily life. So actually this situation, that is when it does not rain in a particular region for a long time, it is also known as the drought. Now this leads to shortage of water in that region, causing dryness. Obviously you can understand, it is not possible to water everywhere manually. We generally depend on the rainwater, so that all sides of the areas remain I, I mean they get adequate amount of water whatever is needed. But due to the shortage of water, there is a dryness prevailing everywhere. Then the this dryness definitely causes the drought. So it can, if there is no rain for a long period of time, it causes drought. And some of the problems, so the people who are living in the dry area because of drought are we are discussing now. First one, the soil does not have sufficient moisture to grow crops. In few minutes before only I discussed how rain is important in sowing the crops. So the similar situation arises if there is no rain for long. So drought prevails, and this drought leads to severe shortage of growing of crops, ultimately leading to the shortage of food. In drought condition, the vegetation such as grass and other fodder does not grow well and leads to the shortage of fodder. So definitely the way the food also does not grow, the fodder crops will also not grow. So due to the lacking of the food, the entire human population residing into that area, not only residing into that area, because the shortage of food of that area may affect the economy of other areas as well. So this shortage may lead to the this lead to the excessive loss of water, and also that may cause severe I mean shortage of the food as well as the shortage of the fodder. So this condition is very much uh, disturbing for the entire population of that area, and also the area surrounding that particular drought drought mm, where the area where drought has taken place. And due to this shortage, many people living in the drought affected areas migrate to other places along with their domestic animals. So obviously, when there is no food, when there is no fodder, the people of that area has to be migrated to some nearby areas, and that area where they have migrated definitely may not have their required amount of food and fodder, and as a result of which these people also, the people who had migrated from their original place, suffer starvation, and in many cases it has been seen they are dying. So now we are coming into the chapter, or we are coming into the uh, to the topic where we can discuss how can we conserve water. Here there is the picture which shows that there are different ways by which we can conserve water, amongst which the first one which comes into our mind is the turning off the tap, or if there is any leakage in the tap, we should mend it regularly and very effectively. Then, to take the bath, filling of the bucket is always advisable rather than using the flowing water or the shower. And also, similarly, with the when you are washing utensils, you should keep the things under running water, not under running water, rather you should take the water in a tub or a basin and then wash the utensils. And also, you can use the vegetable or the rice washing water to water the plants. And also, when there is half flushing is sufficient, you should not flush the entire water. This is actually to wait or to stop the excessive water wastage. By if you practice these work regularly at home, definitely you will have in mind how to conserve water, and this can be shown by the actions of you taken regularly, and ultimate intention was how to save and how to store the water. So far we had discussed in this class the excessive use of or the excessive effect of the rain and no rain at all, and also different methods, different ways by we can conserve water. So in the next class, we'll start about the rainwater harvesting. All of you remain safe. All of you maintain the COVID protocol. Wash your hands, use sanitizer and mask regularly. When you are going out of your home, please practice the social distancing. These all methods are very much essential to keep you fit and healthy. We'll meet in the next class. Till then, stay safe. Thank you.